Hameen Media Group presents your NXT Next Level Wrestling Review with your host, Big Ray and the Vet. So,
are you ready? We said, are you ready?
good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Excuse me, this is your Next Level Wrestling Review, your NXT review show, your news show, your everyday show, weekly. We do, it's a little bit of everything, folks. We do everything. We take time machines and stuff. Anyway, listen, I'm going to say it off the bat. I woke up with a cold. Again, yes, my weak immune system. So I may be sniffling, sneezing, and have a stuffy headache, whatever the gimmick is NyQuil's trying to sell you. So I may sound like crap, and I may cough and sneeze, and I apologize ahead of time. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
who are you?
Well, I am the pundit of the people, the man with a plan, Big Ray here to stay to talk some lucha libre today. I can't even speak. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not alone. No, I am here with, ladies and gentlemen, the absolute best of not only 2025. He will be the best of 2026 and beyond. He is the best in the world, ladies and gentlemen. The Vet. That's him, the best in the world. He's a Rip Rogers guy. The Vet. Best of 26. Rip Rogers guy. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your champagne. Cheers to the best in the world, a Rip Rogers guy. As your balls drop. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, is the one, the only, the Vet. Jamie Williams. Jamie Williams, we are only a couple of hours away from nothing actually happening. The whole concept of New Year's is a work, sir. Mm-hmm. Jimmy is in the future. He's already in 2026. Jimmy T, if he's watching. So is Pierce. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Not only was New Year's at work and everything, but, what about that comet?
Oh, the
Aren't we
AI
supposed to die?
The AI gimmick, the AI Atlas bullshit.
Yeah, we were supposed to die, right?
Wasn't it? So it was supposed to come. Well, Ben's been saying that we were supposed to get hit with this thing like 3 years ago.
Yeah. It's a little late.
So here's the deal. They're like, oh, it's gonna get so close to the Earth. You know, you may feel it like whiz by you. That thing was halfway between us and Pluto or some shit. I don't even know.
I even tried to Google it because I was like, oh yeah, whatever happened to that thing? And I was like looking up news on it, and nothing was talking about. Yeah, nothing was talking about it. Every piece of news was like talking about like, actually, you know what this thing might be?
It's an alien.
Yeah, we're not even talking about like the.
That shit, if it was an alien spacecraft, flew kind of close to us. And when we're saying kind of close, it's like millions and millions and millions of miles away, right? Or meters, or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck's longer. And it was like, nope.
What about this? Here's a conspiracy theory you may not have heard.
Oh, God. What?
Okay, if it was a spacecraft, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe as they were getting somewhat close, they used their advanced technology to tune into the CW.
Oh, yeah.
Watch NXT's year-end episode.
Like
from the future. Like they could see last night's episode, but like days ago. And they were like, oof. Let's get as far away from here as possible.
I heard they thought World's End was a real thing. They thought these were people fighting at the end of the world.
Yeah. Well, there's no reason to go swing by there. It's going to be ending soon. We'll just keep going.
Boy, I did watch some highlights of World's End, and boy, that was who was the guy covered like head to toe in blood, where you could see his handprints on his chest.
Hey, I didn't even watch highlights.
What a shit time to be a wrestling fan. I keep like reminiscing or thinking, could you imagine, Vet, you and I doing this show, right? But it's like 1995 or 1996, you and I are discussing, and you're telling me that I'm a mark because I believe that Kevin Nash actually still works for the WWE, as he's yelling at Eric Bischoff, who's just an announcer at that time.
We don't play.
We don't.
We could be covering the Shawn Michaels Royal Rumble. 1 foot. Oh. 1 foot.
The screw job. I'll go on a rant. I can't believe they did that to Bret Hart. And you're like, stop being a mark, you fucking jobber, or whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't know what wrestlers call kids like me. But yeah, man, it's just so 2026, Fed.
Yeah.
Some people take this shit serious.
How serious?
They think new year, new me, all this crazy stuff. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna stop eating meat. I'm gonna stop, sucking dick at the shipyard and shit.
I'm gonna stop watching NXT.
Colin says that every year. Never changes. Well, I don't like that's too sad. Colin never changes. He's always at the shipyard, giving head. But neither here nor there. You're not one of those. Have you ever been? I can never see you being one of those resolution guys. Are you at all? No, right?
No.
Oh God, good.
Resolve.
That guy though.
Resolve comes in the moment, Ray. The moment could be any time. It doesn't have to be January.
Or in the past.
The moment you decide, I'm going to do such and such, whatever that may be, that's the moment that it either happens or it doesn't. So you don't need a calendar flip to make a change for the better. You can do it anytime.
Hey, you ever put a little chocolate sauce in your half and half, mix it in, heat it up, and then pour it in your coffee? It's delicious.
I don't drink coffee, but I feel like if I did, you know that.
No, I don't. You
How many years?
Tea, though, right? You drink tea, though, right?
I would drink tea, but I can't be bothered to boil and steep and.
What do you do for a caffeine fix? Like before workout and shit, or like nothing? Just.
I actually have caffeine in a pure pill form, so anytime I need 200 milligrams, I can just get the caffeine without any of the other stuff.
But what about the delicious taste of the roasted beans brought to you by Juan Valdez's trusty donkey, Ronaldo, as they walk up the hill and they actually hand deliver it to you through your window?
Well,
here's your beans. Here are your beans.
I appreciate his hard work, but I don't like coffee. So.
It's a serious question. Hold on, I got a cough.
But you enjoy that coffee.
Oh, I do. And you know what else I enjoy? Man, I enjoy our friends. I enjoy our family. I enjoy acknowledging you.
Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. You're going to acknowledge me. You there, sitting at home. Acknowledge me.
All right, guys. We're going to acknowledge the Fantastic Four up in heaven. Of course, we got the man that got the Gabagool, Media M5. Happy New Year to you, my friend up there in eternity. My boy, that dude, Tim. And, of course, Philip Scott Wood, all celebrating the new year in the heavenly gates. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Larry, Punk Legend. Let's kick this off, ladies and gentlemen, with the very thankful one, Michael Vasquez. A Happy New Year to you, my friend. The Lab Rat says, Happy New Year's, Jimmy T. Happy New Year's Eve, or Happy New Year's Eve to all normal people. What are they testing on Lab Rat today, their vet?
Apparently humor.
Yes.
Because he zinged the entire continent of Australia or anybody in that time zone.
So weird.
Japan took a hit there.
They're in the future. That's what happens. You never get hold on. I got a little dot on my screen, and it's literally.
Oh shit, we're doing it live.
Yeah, I'm doing it live because it's annoying me. That's okay.
Rub it out, Ray.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, my friend. Oh God, I'm almost done. All right, and while we're doing that, ladies and gentlemen, we got the biggest ass in all of HMG, Frank's Pickle Barrel Ass. We have the lovely Elizabeth. She says, "Good morning, yeah." So we got Frank there. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a man who is absolutely magnanimous. A man that is scholarly. A man that is effervescent. A man that is absolutely glorious. It's the professor, Tabula Reda Cruz. He says, Merry New Year. Merry New Year! Get it from Trading Places?
That wreckage.
Trading Places, a Christmas movie or not?
Nah, why not?
All right.
If any movie even remotely takes place in December, it's a Christmas movie. Let's do it.
I don't disagree with you. Gremlins,
why
Christmas
not?
movie. Die Hard, Christmas movie. Let me see here. Passion of the Christ, Christmas movie. J12. No? All right, J12 says Happy New Year to the HMG fam. Did you get your J12 shot today?
I don't need it.
Has caffeine in it.
Oh, well.
The handsome one, the dancer one, the slasher one, the handsome dancer, slash, and Dan Heffron. And we have the master and ruler of the world who doesn't give a damn who you are. Saint Vicious. He's here with us, ladies and gentlemen. We have the one and the only.
That was cold-blooded!
Cold-blooded. He's here with us, ladies and gentlemen. Who else we got here? Peoples. Oh, boy. It's been a while. I don't even know if I still have this shit. Bet, I'm going to need you to stall for me because it's going to be worse. Here we go.
I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
What's that make us?
Absolutely nothing.
Dark Side Caster. He's here. Lone Star. Vet, have you ever used the Schwartz?
Forget the ring. I got it in a Cracker Jack box.
May the Schwartz be with you. No?
Oh, what a world.
What a world.
You ready for Spaceballs 2?
It is coming. Spaceballs. Hey, this ain't Texas. I don't know if you know, it's already 2026 in China.
China.
Spelled China with a, isn't it with a Y? Anyway. Yeah, Spaceballs 2, folks, is coming. Are you ready for that, Vet? Without John Candy. Who's replacing John Candy?
Yeah, I don't know.
They better not get like fucking Fluffy. That was like the little Mexican guy. I'm not the dog. I'm not the dog. He does like stupid little voices. I'll fucking punch the screen right in the dick. I'm serious.
You'll have to wipe off another spot.
Oh, damn it. They're going to do that. I could see it. Gabriel Iglesias as the fucking Worf. What was his name? Worf, was it?
Barf.
Barf. We got a guy who's doing Illuminati things, ladies and gentlemen. Is that Moose Knuckle? Is that what Oh, Moose. That was Moose Knuckle. It is the mighty Bobo. It's the sexiest beard in all of HMG. I'm not a big fan of the AI thing, but some of the things you do are kind of funny. So then I just scroll by. Love it. What else we got here, ladies and gentlemen? We have. Who is this?
You know who that is?
Is that the dancing one? No.
No.
The Odin. I always forget. Who is this? I'm not even kidding.
You always say you're not kidding.
I'll just let the music play until somebody tells me who the fuck this is. Anyone? Bet, I told you I have CTE. I always forget. This is getting frustrating. I'm like the old man.
Can't work me, Ray.
Not working you.
It's the last day of 2025. You can't work.
That's what's his name? Is it all the way from Israel?
Yep. Sure.
Oh. It's the king.
He's just stop it. Just
no, I don't know who this is. Somebody tell me who this is, please. Anyone?
If you're gonna ask, you gotta at least look and see if somebody answered you.
Let me see. All right, I'm waiting. I don't see anyone. Fat Joe is not Fat Joe. Ray wants to punch dicks. No.
You're reading up instead of down.
Oh, I don't see anybody.
Stop stalling.
All right, I don't know who this is. So it is what it is, man. Hopefully you and Israel will. Anyway. Who else we got here? Got Lab Rat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a reindeer, if you are a reindeer, a little female reindeer, and you are looking for some reindeer cock, he's got it. It's a man deer. Who are you? Who are you, stranger? All right, it's Aaron Ben Shlomo. God damn it, Fed.
Poor Aaron. He's not even here. He's not even here to see this.
Our brother all the way from here. What, did he leave?
Did you skip over the great Lorenzo Granger?
Did I? Lorenzo Granger. What's the what am I thinking of? What company is it? It's Granger, right? What's their saying? You've heard of it, right? Let me see. Granger Tools. Is it Granger Tools? What is it? Granger Danger? Granger's official site. I don't know what they have, like a cool all right, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm off right now. Remember that conversation we had about getting the shot?
No.
It's kicking in. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
It's
go
time.
ahead and go and acknowledge. I know you can stop working now. Just stop the gimmick. Just acknowledge the last person. Quit pretending you don't know. You're having to go out of your way.
I really don't know what you're talking about. I swear to God.
Even if Liz is straight up telling, even if you weren't working, Liz is straight up telling you, and you just did not read the comments. You you read every comment except that comment.
He plays for the Yankees.
Her comment was sandwiched between other things.
Just say the name, Liz. Anyway, I'm not playing this game. I try, and I keep telling you people, it's fucking ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, now, coming up to bat, number 42, Al Robinson. Number 42, About time you showed up, you asshole.
Should be a little more grateful that, Al stopped in.
I love you, Al. I missed you. I ask about you every day. The 3 count.
This is the 3 count. With the latest breaking news in pro wrestling, sports, pop culture, and more. Now back to Big Ray and the Vet.
Good to see Al here. Did you tell him that I asked about him all the time?
Yes.
You probably think I'm joking. It literally took Elizabeth telling me that he played for the Yankees for me to remember who at the Odin was. It wasn't a work. I'm telling you.
It was a work. Speaking of works,
What, the cold I had?
Fightful Select reports.
God, let's see what we got here.
Sure,
All right,
we
folks.
got at least one.
Let me take a swig of this real quick. I got the little gimmick back here.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, all right. Let's see what we got here, folks. Maybe if I speak loud enough, it'll push the cold away. In an update on Dominic Mysterio's injury status, Dave Meltzer said, on Wrestling Observer Radio, that he's only expected to be out 3 to 4 weeks, meaning he'll be back for the Royal Rumble. How the fuck does he know this? PW Insider says, you may have heard of them, Sheamus
Mike
and
Johnson.
Who the fuck is Mike Johnson? You're Johnson. Talk
Mike
about it.
Johnson.
Oh, Mike Johnson. These are your Johnson.
Of the sandwiches.
I could go for a sandwich. All right, real quick. Go-to sandwich, go.
Wait, you mean like style of sandwich or place?
You go into a deli and you're going to order a sandwich. Your go-to, I'm hungry. I got the fucking munchies, bro. I've worked out all week. I can splurge. I want a delicious sandwich. Go.
It may be a little basic, but
Okay.
I like a turkey sandwich with avocado.
Just turkey and avocado. Any type of bread or
No bread.
just no
Just
bread,
meat,
no water. Yeah.
and a vegetable dog.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yeah, wave your hand. All right, go ahead.
Oh boy, that was.
When did he start liking Joe Hendry? I know it's been a couple weeks and we haven't really talked about it, but
Folks.
he made a hard 180 on Joe Hendry at some point in the past.
That's a good sandwich. The Thanksgiving toasted
Mhm.
has a little cranberry in it.
Yeah, that's good too. But you can't just have that anytime. You had to have. Yeah, that's good too. That's a good one. Hoagie. You can't just have a Thanksgiving sandwich anytime though. You kind of need Thanksgiving. That's the only
Right.
problem with that one.
It is tough, but when it comes around that time of year, mine is what we call it's like a hood special.
Ketchup,
So,
white bread,
nah, just meat. No,
Yeah.
actually,
just condiments.
a cubano is good. If you get a good cubano Cuban sandwich, it's fucking delicious. But no, that's not my go-to meal. My go-to sandwich is I would go to the deli, right? Usually is like a Habibi or something like that. You know, or we call them the Arabs. But yo, let me get a chicken and cheese on a hero, and lettuce, tomatoes. So it's basically the chicken cutlet with the breading, right? They'll chop it up or whatever. Sometimes they just give you the whole cutlet, and then hey, what's going on? It's the sexiest man in all of
HMG Scott Woodford is here. Not Cookie Halo today.
We're throwing up a roast beef and Swiss. That is really red onion, tomato, lettuce. That sounds good. Asquiazo. Jesus.
I don't like Swiss cheese.
What? Yeah, I knew you had no soul. But anyway, so it's mayo, right? It's mayonnaise, chicken cutlet, melted. It has to be like cheap melted American cheese, shredded lettuce, tomatoes, oil, vinegar. So olive oil, vinegar, salt, pepper on a soft hero cut. That's my go-to.
Another thing is for me on sandwiches, I'm just going to cut out the lettuce and tomato all the time.
Really?
It's superfluous. It waters it down.
Oh,
It's
no.
like physical water.
You think
Like
so?
there's no taste really. Lettuce has no taste. So get rid of it.
I might screenshot this because this looks really good. I'm gonna go to my deli. I'm gonna be like, I want this, and I'll show them Elizabeth's. That looks good. Anyway, go-to sandwiches. Speaking of go-to, according to Fightful Select, Sheamus underwent his shoulder surgery yesterday in Alabama. So, get better.
Good.
This is a good one: ham, prosciutto, American cheese, and turkey. It's very unique.
Prosciutto is disgusting. I can't even.
What is wrong with you?
Sorry. It's gross.
I think a roast beef though, with a good melted Munster cheese, a little bit of light mayo, maybe warmed up. Very, very good. You know who else is very good? According to Fightful, Chad Gable could be making his return to television soon. It's unclear exactly when, but it's soon, and he'll be training at the Performance Center to get ready. So there's multiple stories.
What kind of bullshit report is this? Also, by the way, is this Fightful Select or is this free Fightful?
No, this is Fightful Select, bro.
So this is premium information that Chad Gable is one day going to come back and he's probably going to knock the ring rust off before he comes back.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But I don't know if I heard your opinion on this. So there is talk that they will be taking the Grande Americano gimmick off of Kaiser and putting it back on Chad Gable.
Bro, that's a mistake.
I think so.
Okay, Ray, I have something in my brain, right? I'm going to test your psychic abilities. Like, since we've been doing this show for so long.
Penis.
What am I thinking right now? Okay. I just thought of how, instead of whatever bullshit you just said, you book this situation. Go.
Well, they're going to do 2 Grande Americanos.
Right.
Make them a tag team.
No.
They fight each other.
Yes.
A dark and a white. Oh, like they did with the Patriot back in the old
I'm
days.
the real Grande Americano.
Yeah.
I always have been Grande Americano.
And then you'll have Kaiser be like, Yo soy el Grande Americano. Mama way.
Yeah, he's
You know,
he likes
he's
that way.
so he is so good at this gimmick.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's why it's like, so in turn, when Chad Gable's doing it, he's going to have to turn up to make up for lost time, right? He's going to have to match the Kaiser. So it'll be, and I'm sure he can do it. I mean, Chad Gable's been entertaining his entire career. So
if they start when he comes back around Royal Rumble time, you can book that feud for a mask versus mask match at WrestleMania. That's a great undercard match. That could be an opener.
And somehow it ends in a no contest.
No. Chad Gable gets unmasked.
No.
That way keeping...
No.
Why?
Keep it going forever.
Oh. Yeah.
You saying that wouldn't draw money long term?
Oh, I think it would, but
Right.
I do really believe that, and if you Stooges are listening, you as soon as this kid gets better, what Vet said, man, have Grande Americano versus Grande Americano, have the fake Grande Americano, go through Rayo, go through Bravo, and then or you could have Bravo and Rayo tag team against the fucking Alpha Academy.
Also,
yeah,
another layer to this. See, this is why I'm the best in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody else would even think of this.
All right, go.
Not only do you have 2 Grande Americanos, you have Chad Gable. And then Ludwig Kaiser comes back on TV.
That'll be
so
awesome.
you actually have 4 characters.
Yeah.
And now it's the meta of like, I know that you are Grande Americano, and I know that you are also this other guy, but you're going to put different combinations of these on television at different times, and they're always going to be interact with each other in multiple segments.
Yeah, and you got a tag team feud. Who's the guys under the mask again? It's fucking the Finger Breaker and fucking Little He-Man.
Yeah.
You have them come back as them. Oh, they're back.
Yeah.
For the first time, it's Pete Dunne and fucking little Hulk Hogan. Have them come back, and then
now you got 8 characters.
That's amazing. Let me see. What does it say here? Hold on. It says, in the current booking regime, you'd think they'd know what to do with TWO of them. What does that TWO mean? What's that mean?
2. It means 2.
Oh, 2.
The number spelled out.
I thought it was an acronym. 2 of them, but I'm not holding my breath. I wish I could hold my breath. Hey, speaking of the Big Taco, it's Richard Bronson Vickery. He says, Big Grande Americano is what I order at Taco Bell. What's in a Big Grande Americano there, Vet?
Diarrhea in the future is what there is. Did you well, while RBV's here, we'll just throw out Ray said go-to sandwich earlier, so you might as well throw your sandwich in the ring.
Yeah, what's your go-to sandwich there? RBV.
Even though we're past that, we'll make an exception for you. What else we got, Ray? Any real news?
Let's see here. Double beef. Double cheese. Let's see here. We have as per Self-Made Pro. You may have heard of them.
Oh my God, these guys again?
I know. They're amazing.
Who in the fuck? Okay, we're gonna have to check how many subscribers they have since last time we had to put up with them.
Well, let's see what it says here. It says, the breakup of the Death Riders may not be a conventional stable breakup. They say there are voices in the promotion who think it's not going to play out as fans expect. What do we expect as fans? And who the fuck are the Death Riders? I really don't know who that. I've heard you mention it on the wreckage, I think.
They're a little more over than Self-Made Pro.
What do we expect? I don't understand what this is.
Nobody expects anything.
Oh, my back is...
Well, except the professor. The professor expects that they're all going to turn on Jon Moxley and jump him out the group.
Oh, that's his group? His group?
Yeah, group.
Oh. Coffee on myself. All right. They, that's Self-Made Pro, also say AEW has plans to do a major program between MJF and Kenny, by God, Omega in 2026. I thought he retired.
No, but I mean, they already had it's not like they haven't done that already, so they're just doing it again. I'm glad that we have people like Self-Made Pro to get all these scoops, you know, as HMG is doing our best in 2025 going into 2026. And we just gave you free genius booking about the Americanos, but.
Well, they give you something like this. The last story, bodyslam.net claims now views on Obafemi is being on par with Braun Breaker, and his main roster call-up is around the corner. Anyone with fucking two eyes could have fucking seen that.
Bravo.
Or Rayo.
Hey.
Rayo. Anyway, let's see here. Any other news stories?
The hottest news off the presses is a cold Italian deli sub from RBV.
Really? Just a good old-fashioned cold Italian deli sub, huh? Let me see if we got...
Although, if it's fresh baked bread, is it... I mean, I guess the meat is cold, I guess is what he's saying. The bread is hot. I don't understand.
Bro, can I tell you something, bro? When I found out, like when I did my research about Subway, remember Subway with the pedophile guy? I used to love the sweet chicken teriyaki.
Yeah.
Until I found out that I was basically eating flavored yoga mats. Still delicious, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, if it tastes good, it doesn't matter if it's a yoga mat or a chicken.
Speaking of sandwiches, and we're gonna end with this, Vet. Yesterday, I didn't bring my lunch to work, and I really hadn't eaten most of the day.
Okay.
So I said, you know what, man? I haven't had this in a long time. I think I'm going to do something that I haven't done in probably, Vet, and I'm not even joking, 3 years.
Now, guys, just one quick pause. Speaking to the audience now, this is a classic New York preface. Go ahead.
3 years. I was looking forward to it, and after I had it, I was like, this ain't what it was. I ordered McDonald's. Yeah. I ordered a Big Mac meal.
Love it.
With fries.
Got it.
A Fountain Diet Coke.
Interesting.
And I did not pay the extra 90 cents for the other one. One apple pie.
I see.
As I ate this Big Mac, Fat.
Yeah.
I said, man, this is the shit.
This is Little Mac.
I was holding it with my two middle fingers like this. It is tiny. When I was a kid, remember the dollar double cheeseburgers they used to sell in the...
Yeah.
I am so fucking disappointed. The fries, not the same. The Coke, brother, it was not carbonated. And the apple pie, when I bit into it, remember back in the day when you would bite into one of those apple pies and it was filled with all that apple filling and it burned the roof of your mouth? And
yes,
bro, the outside was warm, the inside was cold. And when I bit into it,
they just heated up the box.
No, listen. When I bit into it, dude, it was like a hollow Twinkie. It was just, it had a whisk of the apple filling inside. It was mostly crust.
Oh, God.
And I said to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
You know, McDonald's was never a gourmet restaurant. We know that.
Yeah,
we
of
accept
course.
that.
Of
But
course.
they had the right chemical combination to hook us the flavor. I have the addiction of I can't eat McDonald's. You got Diet Coke. I have to have the orange high C.
Oh, well, that's
Have to.
sure.
It doesn't taste right without, but that's exactly right. Like, I haven't had the apple pie in a while. I assume it's smaller than ever as well.
Bro.
On top
it
of
was-
everything else you said.
It was like a Colin cock. It was tiny.
Oh, just the microscope.
Thin.
So I just recently also went back to McDonald's
No
for the
way.
first time in a long time. Like
How long has it been?
a couple weeks ago, maybe. And I knew that the Big Mac was going to be the shits. So, because that's normally my thing is a number one, right? Large number one.
That's
with
a
the high
two-
C.
two cheeseburgers.
It should
Oh,
be
no,
a Big Mac. It's
It's
not
a
Big Mac.
Yeah,
Yeah, Big Mac number one.
Number two is the two cheeseburgers, right?
Yeah. So large number one, 20-piece nugget, fish sandwich, orange high C. So got all that, except I knew, like I said, it's going to be bad. So instead of that, I got the double quarter pounder. I was like, well, maybe I'll get a little more burger here. And it's like the double quarter pounder is as big as the Big Mac used to be, it feels like.
Oh, so the double quarter pounder was.
It's like an
relatively-
old school Big Mac, and now a Big Mac now is just like a joke, whatever it is. It's a self-made pro article.
You know, you can order if you go to McDonald's to the window or to the wall where the sweat drops down your balls. You can actually order a double quarter pounder with Mac sauce, and they say it tastes like an old school Big Mac.
But I like that. See, but I also like that pickles and ketchup. You know what I mean? Like that's that flavor of that burger. You know.
I'm gonna show you something. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if it. Yeah, that's how much I paid for it.
That's the other part I was gonna say. What was that, like $45?
$24. $24 for. It's not gonna zoom in, but $24. You can trust me for a Big Mac meal, large fries, Diet Coke, 5 ketchup packets, and an apple pie.
Yeah. It's not just McDonald's, though. You take whatever restaurant you go to, everybody's falling off.
So sad.
It's just like a matter of finding who's fallen off the least.
You know who's fallen off the least? Wendy's.
They still fell the fuck off, though.
They fell the fuck off, but they fell off the least. I would say who fell off the most, and I'm not even joking with you, is probably Taco Bell.
Damn, they didn't have far to fall either.
Yo, vet. Because did you know, to be fair, did you know that Taco Bell sold Taco Bell to the Taco Bell company, but the original Taco Bell and the original recipe still exist in California? I think it's California. I forgot what the name of the store is. The original stores that had the Taco Bell. If you want to go get real Taco Bell, I'm gonna do some research. You have to go to it's a different chain, but it's the original Taco Bell menus. I don't know if anybody can help me out with that. Chipotle, is it any good? I've never had it before.
Chipotle is like...
Back scratcher?
Yeah, Chipotle is like mid-Mexican food with outrageous prices.
Oh, it's very expensive. Like Panera?
Yeah, it's not even comparable, really. But
Or sucks. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Vet, it's time. It's time to go back in time to when McDonald's was delicious. When you would play the remember the little what was the game? The Monopoly game, and you would get a free Big Mac and shit. Oh, 2 Big Macs, hey, double fisting it like Colin. Amazing. We're going back, way back. to this day in professional wrestling history.
Will you stop? What you gonna do?
Boobies.
Oh, Shuggy Duggy Quack Quack.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is New Year's Eve, December 31st, and there's not going to be much going on because not much really goes on December 31st most years. We're going back just a couple years ago, 2010-ish something. Yeah. CZW. You may have heard of them. CZW.
I heard. Was John Moxley still there?
It's 2010 though. He's with WWE, I think, at that time. Star Nick Gage. You may have heard of him. Turned himself
bank addicted drug robber.
Well, he turned himself into police in New Jersey following the release of the information that he was a person of interest in an armed robbery in Collingsworth, New Jersey, the 22nd of December. He what's the word I'm saying? Subsequently charged. He was subsequently charged, found guilty, and sentenced to 5 years in prison. Is he still in prison? No, he would have gone out, right?
Yeah, got out in 2015.
Good for him. Hey. In 2011, the day after his loss to Alistair Overeem in UFC 141, former WWE champion Brock Lesnar announced his retirement from MMA, and he would subsequently return for one more match against Mark Hunt in UFC 200, and he would win that match. As a result, it was overturned as he tested positive for banned substances and steroids. And that's it, Vet. You want to go further one day further back?
Why not?
Fuck it. All right. So really quickly, we'll give some quick birthdays. We have Frank. Oh no, that's a death. I don't know who that is. Matt Cross. You may have heard of him. It's his birthday today. And Danny Burch. You may have heard of him. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know Danny Burch. He was that guy that was stealing a paycheck from WWE for years.
Oh, there's a pirate.
No. That's Paul Burchill.
Oh. All right, let's start this over. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to a day before today in professional wrestling history. Hit the music, folks.
Will you stop? What you gonna do?
Boobies.
Yes, boy!
Okay. All right. So we went back one day. We got some more stuff here. Let's go back to 1990 something, Vet. Now we're talking. Vet, this is
Oh, when you said go back one day, I thought you meant like one day as in yesterday and we go right to the NXT review.
Oh no. I mean, we can do that too. You want to do that?
I just thought, well, since you're already here, look,
it's not a lot.
The time machine, it's
only like 3 entries.
Gas and plutonium is expensive, so since we already traveled, we might as well get our.
And it's not a ton. Not a
okay.
ton. It's only like I think 1, 2, 3, 4, like four things here. In 1997, Vet, on Monday Night Raw. Remember this is December 30th, 1997. Not December 31st. On Monday Night Raw, on a Monday Night Raw taping from New Haven, Connecticut, Jeff Jarrett defeated Barry Windham to win the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship. Vet, how come I don't remember this shit ever happening in my life?
So you said this is 97, right?
On a Raw taping, Jeff Jarrett beat Barry Windham for the NWA. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was this NWA sort of revival thing.
That I remember.
Remember that? They brought in Rock and Roll.
Right.
The Heavenly Bodies, whatever. Like, I mean, the Heavenly Bodies are already there, but they, kind of put them in that gimmick.
What was Jim Cornette's team? The Fantastics? Not the Fantastics.
No, it was the New Midnight Express.
The New Midnight Express, right. With
Bodacious Bob and Bombastic Bart.
That's right.
Bob Holly and Bart Gunn, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And some stuff. So they brought out some old titles and did some old gimmicks, and Jeff Jarrett was the guy, and then everybody was like, This sucks, and they dropped it after a couple of months.
Not very good. Not very good, folks. Hey, how about 1998 vet? Let's go a year forward. We have Sam Mushnick. You may have heard of him. The long-standing St. Louis wrestling promoter died of internal bleeding at the age of 93. Excuse me, at the age of 93.
Internal bleeding at 93. Jesus.
What happened to him? I wonder what happened.
Fell in the tub, I guess.
That's my biggest fear. Being
you install one of those like bars.
Being home
handle bars.
I bought my mommy a chair, like a shower chair.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I love my mom.
I feel like you could still. It's still dangerous getting out. You know.
That.
I mean,
maybe I could install steps. Oh, that's slippery. She can fall down the steps. She's doomed.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to 2003. Rey Mysterio, you may have heard of this guy, won the WWE Cruiserweight Championship from Tajiri on SmackDown taping in Laredo, Texas. Vet, how underrated was Tajiri as a worker? He
wasn't underrated. He was rated. He was rated about right, I think, by everybody.
Okay, yeah, I liked him a lot. I thought his work with William Regal was fantastic. I thought they were they were a great combination. The Felix Unger and the Oscar Madison type thing, the crazy guy and the fucking straight laced dude. It worked perfectly. I think it was very, very good. And Tajiri was dope, bro. In ECW.
If you remember in ECW when he first started, he was just another Japanese guy in trunks, and then he started acting like a creep. So whatever it takes, you adapt. He's like, okay, this is America. I got to do a little something, add a little flavor. So I'll be a creep with Mist.
Speaking of creeps, vet. Let's go to 2007. And one of the vets, and I say this with all my heart, one of the vets' very favorite wrestlers is going to be in this. Ring of Honor final battle took place in Manhattan Center, New York City. The main event, the Age of the Fall. Your favorite wrestler, Jimmy Jacobs, and some dude named Tyler Black won the ROH Tag Team Championships from Mark and Jay Briscoe.
What a fucking travesty.
Jimmy Jacobs, why don't you put him over?
Never met the man. No. In 2007 is probably like, if you could consider that I had a peak, it was 2007. I was the best I ever was. Like in the ring, whatever, I was locked in. Like I was in my best shape, having the best matches. I was like right in the middle of my run, whatever. 2007 was peak vet, but so I had no idea what was going on in Ring of Honor. I don't know who the hell Jimmy Jacobs was. Certainly didn't know who Tyler Black was. And even the Briscoes weren't really on my radar because all I was doing was focusing on WWE centric stuff because that, in the developmental program and everything that's surrounding me, it kind of seemed necessary at the time.
I hear you. Jimmy Jacobs will always be over with the vet, right?
And his purple fingernails and blue toenails.
I hear like a pterodactyl or something. You have a pet pterodactyl? Anyway, in 2020, vet, the year of COVID, this was I'm gonna go on record by saying that this is possibly, in my humble opinion, one of the classiest things any wrestling company has done, ever. And I'm talking about AEW. AEW presented a special edition of Dynamite in memory of the late Brody Lee, and who he had passed away December 26th. And in the main event, saw a hand-picked team of Brody Lee Jr. consisting of Cody Rhodes, Orange Cassidy, and 10 of the Dark Order defeated Team Taz, after, Lee placed Jr. on his father's, Lee placed Jr. placed his father's boots in the center of the ring to retire them. And then Cody had presented the TNT Championship to -1. As we know, that's Brody Lee Jr. I just thought this was possibly one of the classiest things any company has ever done to honor a fallen brother. Your thoughts when that happened? I don't know if you remember when it happened or if you had any thoughts, or in retrospect, do you agree with me that this was a very classy way, to show some love to the kid, his mom, the family, and say what you will about Tony Khan. I think he did it right. Your thoughts?
Yeah, they did their best. And I really think that it's hard to, like, it's not, how often does it really happen when somebody just, like, overnight in their prime, like active?
Yeah.
It's you think of like Eddie Guerrero, for example. But
of course, his former tag team partner Bray Wyatt.
Right. So these are like, it's difficult because you want to do something, but it's like you have a show to do. You don't want to bring everybody down. So you have a balancing act, and so
I really always did like, and like you can go back, I've always liked Brody Lee. I loved his run in WWE. I thought he could have been much bigger, much better, much badder. They gave him the IC title, but I saw bigger in him. He was,
which I remember hearing from his own, like either like him or other guys that knew him, like
humble dude.
Like Vince just didn't get it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what don't you get? There's nothing to get. He's a big guy who can work. What is the problem?
The modern day King Kong Brody.
Yeah.
It's like he was the embodiment of what's King Kong Brody's name that everybody knows?
Bruiser Brody?
Bruiser Brody, yeah. He was a modern day Bruiser Brody with more athleticism, similar size, a similar look. You could have booked this guy to be a monster among men, and he had it. And then he was also really, really well respected and liked by the boys. Ben has told stories of him looking, inviting boys over the house and stuff like that and taking care of them and stuff. But I've heard multiple stories of just him being a kind, good man. And maybe that's the problem, Vet. Maybe that was a problem. Maybe that's why Vince didn't get it.
I don't know. I don't know. But it's like, we keep talking about, I think what really just kind of occurs to me, like now as we're talking about it, that thing we keep talking about Josh Briggs.
Right.
That was it. That's what we want Josh Briggs to have, but I don't think it's a thing Josh Briggs can just have. Like he's just not quite Brody Lee. Brody Lee is what we're hoping that Josh Briggs would be, but he can't be. Not exactly.
And here's the thing with Josh Briggs, though. I mean, we talk about this all the time. I don't think he has a bad match. Like, the dude he works so hard. And I feel like he genuinely cares. What happened, Vet? What?
Oh, nothing. Sorry.
He actually, is it the pterodactyl? Did it get out of the cage?
Maybe.
Okay. Is it flying around the house? Like, just shitting everywhere?
I think Gary's going to have to take care of this.
Okay. Hey, Jimmy, thanks for the remix of the Gary song. Still waiting 3 weeks. Anyway, yeah, man, Brody Lee, man. But back to my original thoughts. I was a big fan of what Tony Khan did, during that show, and I thought it was really cool. So I guess we can break down two notable deaths. Johnny Powers, I'm not really familiar with him. I don't know if let me click on him. Maybe he went by a different name. I don't know who this is. Johnny Powers. He was an old school wrestling guy. He passed away in 2022. The great, and I say great, one of the most underrated color commentators in all of professional wrestling, Don West. Don the fucking man West. I love Don West in TNA. People used to shit on him. When I used to do this show called the Can-Am Wrestling Show, we used to cover mostly TNA. Me and Andre Corbeil, we would put this dude over. Like, people didn't get it. And there were little things like the shiny shirts with the matching shiny tie. Little things. He was such an original character. And man, I'm telling you, I don't think there'll ever be another Don West. He was so good. You were a Don West fan, or you weren't really into his shit?
I didn't mind Don West. I just didn't. I think we talked about this like
we may have
in the past. I didn't care for the heel version. I know a lot of people kind of liked it, but it was just too phony, so I didn't. Because Don West's just a great guy, so like I just couldn't buy him.
And they were close. Him and Tenay were so close. He
tried too hard to make it work, and it just, I don't care if you actually take the hammer and actually smash the square peg in the round hole, it still doesn't belong there, Right.
Speaking of hammer, shout out to Charles Evans, who's not here in the chat today. I'm sad. But happy New Year to you, my friend. Maybe we'll have you on next week or whatever. Yeah, man. All right. Well, let's go through some notable birthdays as we sign off here. Get ready for NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the great Bill Kazmaier. Do you remember him?
Yes.
The powerful Bill Kazmaier. He was an arm wrestling champion. Mm-hmm.
His whole body looked like it could wrestle something, but then the bell rang.
Then the bell rang, exactly. He was the Ted Arcidi of the WCW. Then we have PCO. You may have heard of him. Yeah, born 1967. Bill Kazmaier, 1953. We have the great Fat Eddie Edwards, who's born in 1983. Oh, yeah, go and wish him a happy birthday. And finally,
no cake.
No cake for you. Give it to your wife.
Give it to your wife.
Let her eat.
Do you want to know something?
Ugh. Finally, Vet, born in 1990. Yes, 1990, Vet. Ray Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix?
Yep. Born in 1990, ladies and gentlemen. And that was 2 days back in the day in pro wrestling history. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time to walk with us as we are walking towards NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, it is NXT 2025 Year-End Awards. NXT, December 30th, 2025. And come on! Walking. Man. And we're all walking, folks. Where's Gary? Is Gary there? Come on, walk with us, Gary. Come on. We need Gary. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, we're walking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, even though I have a cold and I feel like shit, I'm fired up for this one. Hey, what we're going to do, folks, during this show, Vet, if you give me the award winners, I'm going to tell you where they went wrong.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll re-award the awards if we disagree.
100%, because there were some big mistakes made. This is not a popularity contest.
Let's start with the biggest mistake ever.
Oh, God. What's that?
Moose versus All Ego Ethan Page for the North American Championship. The mistake was that Moose did not decimate this guy in 5 seconds, beating Tavion Heights' record, which we'll talk about, and take this belt back to TNA and also never lose again for the rest of his career. That was the biggest mistake.
I'm in between a rock and a hard place, Vet.
Yeah, I know you love both these men.
I do, and I really love All Ego Ethan Page, but I have to agree with you.
Let's break this down a little bit.
Sure.
Do you feel, all jokes aside,
okay,
do you feel that this match was just a bit too back and forth?
Yeah, I think Moose should have taken at least 70% of the match, or maybe even 80%. If you're gonna have Moose lose clean, which he did,
well,
kind of.
Yes, it's mildly dirty,
a little dirty, a little dirty, like Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
You gotta have Moose throwing this guy around the ring. You gotta have Moose doing what Moose does. You have to have at least two really solid false finishes where we think that Moose is gonna really fucking win the championship. You got to make Moose look really strong because he is really strong.
TNA doesn't think so. NXT doesn't think so. He's just a guy.
It's a shame. It's a shame. Moose, I mean, we looked at where Moose came from and how he's developed his character, how he's gotten into the best shape of his fucking life. It's like no one else cares except for us and Moose.
Yeah.
Right? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Shame.
Us being HMG in general, and
I'm just saying most wrestling fans because he's very, 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 very well liked.
Yeah. Now I will say this:
What?
I don't care for this Moose. I don't care for babyface pandering, fire up Moose. I don't want to see that. But like 2 years ago, like 2023 heel Moose was peak wrestling.
Moose.
Yeah.
Just saying. Moose.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got, buddy?
Well, he did a good job selling his arm after he took the stairs, and then he got a backdrop on the stairs.
I was going to tell you, I'm sorry. This guy did a great job. He sold his arm the entire fucking match. I'm talking about like that thing would look like it was dead. He was even attacking on the outside and just holding his arm. His arm is just flailing because his arm is obviously hurt or dislocated or whatever it was that he was selling. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Everybody cares. The only people that care is Moose and us. That's it. Like, that was awesome. Little things.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, I wanted you to. So he took those stairs, and then later on, Ethan Page gave him a backdrop on the stairs, which that could have severed his spine, so I don't think it was worth it, but it's too late. What's done is done. And then he hits a twisted grin, and, that's why it's only partially clean, because even though there wasn't direct cheating, you're not supposed to use the stairs as an object. And
they were there, so.
Yeah. It just happened to be there. Yeah. Guys, can you guys roast Frank for me? I'm too tired. I'm tired of doing this. I've explained everything I need to explain about Moose, and if after all these years Frank still doesn't get it, can you guys just do my light work for me, please? Male Superstar of the Year. It doesn't really matter who the nominees were. Ray, they chose Javon Evans. I'm taking it that you probably don't agree with that. Who would you say was the male superstar of the year?
Hands down.
In NXT.
Hands down, Obafemi.
Hands down, Obafemi.
Yeah, he's in the calendar year. He's won the NXT World Title twice. Remember, he lost it. He lost it to Ricky Starks,
but
he won it back. Everybody,
it does matter. It matters a bit.
Yeah, but what has, even though, I mean, this is the one award that I can say, if it's a shoot and stuff, I can see how Javon Evans could have won. But if there is a true superstar of NXT this year, it's got to be Obafemi. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, did you have a different thought?
I don't think about this at all. But I think if what you could look at is how they fumbled Obafemi and how they really pushed Javon Evans, even though he lost a bunch of matches. It didn't feel like it mattered because he kept getting put in high profile spots. He got put in a match, a premium match against Walter in the tournament for John Cena's thing. He got a premium match on Saturday night's main event, on John Cena's last match. So, they've definitely had their eye on him, and I think they really are leaning into the young thing. Like, they're like,
right.
Oh, he's the youngest guy ever to be young. So they're really going with that. Whereas Obafemi has been like absolutely on nobody's radar until he just had this match with Cody, and like that really mattered more, I think, than his entire NXT championship run.
If you look at this, You could even argue Ricky Saints had a bigger year than Javon Evans because he comes into NXT, becomes the North American champion, and then becomes the world champion. I mean, isn't the goal of every wrestler to be a champion? This guy had the 2 top titles in NXT. I don't know. And he beat Obafemi. You know what? I'm going to scratch it. I think Ricky Saints is the NXT superstar of the year.
Ricky Saints is a superstar of the year. And forget Trick Williams. He should win the TNA superstar of the year.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh, Trick Williams too.
He was the best TNA champion we've had.
You know what? Scratch that. Trick Williams, the TNA and NXT superstar of the year.
You know what, Ray? We should have a 3-way tie between Javon Evans, Obafemi, and Trick Williams.
They get to keep,
no relation.
They get to keep the award a week and a half every month. They have to give it back.
This is your weekend with the award.
Right.
All right. We find okay, so they give the award to Javon Evans.
Sure.
He says, "Your boy's bouncy." Kendal is found laying on a chair that she was probably hit with. And Wren's like, "Help."
Nobody helped.
Izzy is she was like talking to the Culling earlier, and they're like, you're on your own, kid. And then she goes out to the ring, and Dark Paxum comes out. Comes out, and she says she's sorry that Izzy is just so insecure. Yay.
Dude, can I ask you
they're gonna have a match in New Year's Evil. This sucked.
All right, so the first and foremost, I have to say, Dark Paxum has been hitting the gym, kid. Because even when she came down, like I was like, wow, like her arms and her shoulders and everything. I'm like, this kid's been working. She looks great. And she was wearing like a long sleeve thing. I was like, man, but Izzy Dane. She's supposed to be like this mystical leader, like this evil, dark Izzy, right? And when she's talking backstage, she's like, "We're going to destroy this." I don't know why. Anyway, and then she gets in the ring. She's like, "So hi, why am I cutting a promo like I'm from Minnesota?" And she has this weird Minnesota mom fucking, what are you, like, accent, silly almost. I just didn't, and then you have Dark Paxum who comes in the ring, who sucks. I mean, no, she doesn't suck. The segment sucked, but she kind of did the best she could at making the segment any good, and it wasn't good. Paxum is not bad at cutting a promo. She's getting better, I think, and she looks great. That's it. I mean, it's just little notes here.
This is exactly what's wrong with professional wrestling.
I blame.
This belongs on the CW.
I blame.
But it's not even as good as like the shit they used to have, like One Tree Hill. Like if you wanted women in drama, that was the thing. This is just, local downtown dinner theater bullshit.
There goes the man. We wished you a happy New Year there, Charles.
That's right.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah, and I'm just saying it again. I don't see a future for Izzy Dame. I really don't. They can push her all they want. There's nothing there. Like you said, they don't even know she's in this role, and then she sounds like this. She has no idea what the assignment is. They have no idea what the assignment is. They don't even know what to assign to who. She has no chance of making it. They're just going to, if they ever bring her up, she's just going to be doing nothing. They're going to pair her with somebody, and then they're going to both get released.
Ron Breaker's hitting it, though. Once he gets tired of it, they'll release her just like they did his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. So, that being said, the Progressive Insurance Tag Team of the Year.
Oh, they fumbled this so bad. So I'll just throw it out. You have Dark State, Hank and Tank, Zarya and Ruca, Fatal Influence, and Culling. right? If you really, really, really fucking break this down, the tag team of the year is hands down easily Hank and Tank. They not only were the NXT World Tag Team Champions, but they went across overseas and became Japanese champions over there.
Mm-hmm.
They had a really good year. They were in major storylines and they were over. But who did they give this award to, Vet?
Zarisol.
Why?
Because they're hot and sexy?
Fatal Influence, better. The Culling, technically better. Dark State, if there is a consolation, it should go to Dark State. They had the biggest impact in NXT this year, and they were also the tag team champions. How does Ruca, how do they give in kayfabe the title, whatever, this award? Do people really vote on this shit? Like, what? How does this work?
No, it's all bullshit. I would say in Zarisol's defense, what I would say is that
no defense.
There's this defense.
Okay, I'll be fair. To be fair,
regardless of what you think of it, this is what they've put the most effort in as far as like people having something to do on this show. This whole thing has been, these are friends, but oh my God, are they going to not be friends? Like, that's where the effort on this show goes every week.
They haven't broken up, and it's shocking to me.
Right. Which means that's keeping going, which means that they're putting effort into it.
Okay.
Everything else has either been ruined. Yeah, or they gave up on it. Like, like they just dropped it out of nowhere. So, I mean, you could argue for Hank and Tank, they did fine, but it's like, what are they, okay, so let's talk about what Hank and Tank are doing right at this moment. So they beat Out the Mud just to completely ruin those guys a little bit more. And then let me check notes. They are part of the people who are picking a winner between Oba versus Leon Slater. Way to ride the momentum of that huge win. Anyway. So,
anywho,
yeah, even if you like Hank and Tank, even if they did more, that's what the company thinks of them. We're not going to follow up on anything we do.
I love that.
We're going to have them win this match for no reason and then go nowhere.
I don't care what you say, Vet. I love them.
I don't care what you say. Oh. They're getting released. With Izzy Dame.
TNA.
In that spring cleaning.
Is coming.
Speaking of released, Fatal Influence. These three are all ripe candidates for release.
Stop it. Jayne is fucking dope. I am a fan of hers now.
She's a dope. Yes, you're right. She's the seventh dwarf who's a dope.
She's great. She's become really, really good.
Mark this down.
Okay.
At the last day of 2025, when Ray used the word great to describe anybody on this show, let alone Reptilian Britt Baker. She's not even original as far as like a person in wrestling.
She's good. She's really good, Vet. Come on. Give her credit. The girl's developed into quite the character. She's a good wrestler in the ring. She's not a bad promo. She's really good, dude. I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm not saying you're wrong, and I'm not saying I'm right. This is just my opinion, and my opinion only matters to me at this point. But I think Jayne is pretty good. I think she's really good. And I listen, not everybody likes pizza.
That's a lie. All right. Thumbs up emoji or thumbs down emoji in the chat for Reptilian Britt Baker, everybody.
I'm gonna get
Let's
a
go
thumbs down from everybody. I know that, but
already counting one for artist.
I don't know. I think she's really good. I think she's put in a lot of work to squeeze out the best. I think she's done real good. There we go. Cold Blood is down.
I wish I had more hands so I could give Jayne 4 thumbs down.
Al Robinson shitting on me after I put him over.
No, he knew ball from the beginning.
Al Robinson, number 42. What is this? What does this mean? I'll take that as thumbs up.
I don't know how Frank is gonna. Yeah, because he can't. He really wants to give her a thumbs up, but she ain't got no ass.
Oh, wait a second. It's turning. So we got 1 thumbs down, 2 thumbs down. We get kind of a thumbs up, a thumbs up, a thumbs up, and then Elizabeth says, "Release them all."
Release them all.
She does try really hard. Thank you, Hammer.
I don't give a shit.
All right. Anyway, this was a good match, and it was good because of Wren Sinclair. I think
Lorenzo Granger was also disqualified because he didn't use an emoji. So his
Todd Brandley with a thumbs up. I'm in the lead right now.
Todd, you are fired. Fired.
I think we're pretty even right now.
You're all telling on yourselves.
Yes, Lorenzo.
I know who's a genius.
Lorenzo's my favorite.
Yeah. All right.
But anywho, man. So
all right. Well, anyways.
Yes, sir.
I'll say, okay, let's put it to you like this. Here's your match.
Yes, sir.
Jayne versus Wren. You can keep one in this company. Who is it?
I'm keeping Jacy. Even though I love Wren Sinclair, but I think there's more money in Jacy Jayne.
This man at the end of 2025 says, there is money in Jacy Jayne. That's a quote. You guys remember this.
I didn't say it's a lot of money, Vet. I just said that if I had a choice between the 2 girls, and I love Wren Sinclair, but I really, really, really like Jacy Jayne, man. I think I don't know. I just appreciate all the work she's put into building a character and becoming a better wrestler and carrying that shitty faction. Where think about who left that faction off. Like that faction was over when it was what's her name prior to her. So I don't know, man.
All right. Anyway, this match happens. Javon Evans is pacing backstage. He's got a big match tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Jacy Jayne wins clean here.
Rolling
cleaner than Ethan Page even.
Yes, she did.
And then they kicked the shit out of Wren. Poor Wren. All she did was wrestle. And she got the shit kicked out of her by this gang of hooligans. And then Kendal comes in with a save and cleans house by herself. She beats up the whole faction by herself after her chair beating.
That is terrible. Are you talking about my Jacy?
There's only OnlyFans money if she wears a mask, and I'll add this, just frontal only because there's nothing back there.
Oh.
And it's not just me. It's not just me saying it. Sports Illustrated says it. Bleacher Report says it. Lola Vice says it. All right.
Don't forget, La Primera says it.
Ooh.
She did say it, but she said to Charlotte.
All right. Joe Hendry's doing a vocal warm up, and then we get the Joe Hendry concert.
I don't care about this.
Yeah, this was bad.
Terrible.
And Dark State was having a good run of being well behaved recently.
Fuck that.
They were coming in and out of doors, leaving when asked politely, not beating people up, and that streak ended here. It's been 0 days without a Dark State. Lights out, come through the crowd, beat somebody's ass. This is what they think of Joe Hendry. Is it clear to everybody? Okay, we can disagree about Jacy Jayne. We can be divided. Is everybody on the same page that, again, regardless of your feelings about Joe Hendry personally, like some people enjoy Joe Hendry, some people not a fan of Joe Hendry, that's fine. But do we all agree that clearly WWE is not that big a fan of Joe Hendry either? That they have nothing for this guy. And they're already completely blowing it. Again, separate your feelings on how you feel about that. Maybe you're laughing at Joe Hendry's misfortune. Maybe you're saying, ha, good, fuck him. Okay, but you do agree that he is getting fucked. That's all I'm asking.
What do you think, Joe? He's not talking, Bet. He's just staring at us with dead eyes.
Yeah, he's dead. Like you said, he's just, it's over. It's over before it ever began.
Well, he got there.
Hey, well, we'll see how many checks he can get before he.
Kind of. Joe?
Oh my God, you guys!
What happened?
I'm just
Well, just give me a synopsis, real quick. Just a quick breakdown. Did they like him? Joe Hendry's in character.
I'm just saying, like you have to understand. Yes, Todd, you could say that about half the roster, and I do. I say it about everybody. I'm just talking about Joe Hendry because it's Joe Hendry's turn on the show to be talked about, right? But the whole idea was, the point is, he had a TNA contract. The WWE went out of their way to buy him out of his TNA contract and bring him in to do what? That's my point.
The concert. He just did a concert.
Yes. He did a shitty concert with this lame song, and then he got the shit kicked out of him. Is that worth, like, why are you making an effort if this is all you want to do? Unless it's like the effort is we need to have him so we can bury him for whatever reason. Take again, I told you guys, take your personal feelings about Joe Hendry out of it. Just look at it as Wrestler A. Do you hire Wrestler A out of another company before his contract is up? Okay, you make the effort, like, I'm bringing him in, and then you've got nothing for him. You got no plan. You're not going to make any effort, no push, nothing.
No, you're right. You know what, guys?
Would you take the Shield out of Florida Championship Wrestling, bring them up, and have all three of them get their ass kicked by everybody? Like, is that what you would do? You know, like, I'm just saying, like, you put whatever name in there that you want.
I can't disagree with you, Vet. I agree with you actually 100% when it comes to the fact that it's not a buyer's remorse thing. It doesn't make sense. You know, they like the Vet. I'll reiterate. They went out of their way to buy him out of his contract to do what? Like it would be different if they bought him in and he immediately won the NXT title and then just started beating everybody. And they didn't do
the
that.
Bob Holly push. I got an idea. Why don't you give me the belt?
Wild, man. It's wild.
So what's he gonna do? Feud with Dark State all by himself? Like, what is the point? What do they even,
like, White Dark?
And you could take but Ray, I mean, look, you could take what I said, like Todd said. You could take what I said and replace him with any wrestler. Like, name him. What's Roman Reigns doing? Speaking of the Shield. I'm just going to show up every once in a while and make a mean face. All right, great. Thanks. 15 million. CM Punk is one of the world champions. What's he doing? Is the show revolve around him? Cody's wrestling Drew McIntyre right now. How many times do we need to see that we know Drew McIntyre ain't winning?
I like Drew.
And if he does win, it's going to be like, oh my God, why'd you have him beat Cody? It doesn't make sense. Nobody is doing anything right now. Everybody sucks, and it's not their fault. There's so much talent, and nobody's doing anything. Sorry.
Well,
anyways,
you're
next.
Wrong, brother. You are not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, look, you cover Monday Night Raw. You see this. I'm sure every day you sit there, you're like, man, I like all these people, and they ain't doing shit. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the only thing you're wrong about is Jacy Jayne.
Yeah. Well, you think she's gonna get something more than these people are getting?
I think Jacy Jayne is more over than Joe Hendry. Tell me if I'm telling lies.
Yeah, you're definitely telling lies, but they're gonna push her. They're definitely pushing her harder than Joe Hendry. That's She's won more matches than Joe Hendry. She's had more matches than Joe Hendry.
She's borderline the best so far. Just saying. Anyway. All right, what do we got, buddy?
We got Robert Stone. Now, remember, this guy's in an angle where he's invading TNA with his group of guys that they don't let win on NXT television, but they can beat anybody in TNA. They can take belts off guys in TNA, but they can't win a match here, which we'll talk about in a second. He's still subordinate to Ava while he's running this invasion angle. That's cute. But Blake Monroe is in Ava's office, and she's a little forlorn.
She's dope.
You like it, right?
I like what she is doing. She's really good.
And Ava gives her some encouraging words.
Was that weird? Can I ask you a question?
No, you may not. Let's move on.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I have to.
I'll take it.
And I'm not joking. I'm going to preface. I'm not joking. This is a serious question. Was there a romantic tension between these two? And I'm talking about Ava and Blake Monroe. And I'm not the creepy guy that likes it. I'm into that shit. I just saw something weird in Ava's eyes. Did you feel what I'm saying, or am I just imagining shit?
I guess I didn't feel like that, but I did feel it was a little bit strange that she's just encouraging the heel. Like she was like, Blake, if you want to win, you're going to need to bring the glamour back.
Right.
And I'm like, what is this? You're talking to her like a kindergarten teacher telling the student to, do better finger paints. Something
developed in front of our eyes that we don't know what's going on yet. That's what I'm have to say. Something's weird. I saw like Ava looking at her. Remember, Ava swings for the other, she plays for the other team. So this is 2025, 2026. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I have nothing wrong with that.
Ava, Reign.
But
Reign.
What if they went down that route where Ava Reign starts giving her preferential treatment because Ava Reign is the boss and she may have a little crush on her? Okay. Why would that be terrible? I don't think so.
Just so that makes her a heel GM?
Yes.
Okay. So then the way you're going to do that, you got to do that with the anonymous X account.
Yes.
Because it would be really dumb to just do stuff on camera, even though they always just do stuff on camera. Yeah. Speaking of doing stuff on camera and X's and whatever, social media, whatever. We know Serge likes it.
When is he coming on the show?
He's back better than ever. Hey, Serge, want to host a podcast? Anyways, picks for Oba versus Leon from a group of people. We have a pick from Matt Cardona, not Zack Ryder. Matt Cardona. On NXT, he's Matt Cardona. On SmackDown, he's Zack Ryder. Elijah, not Elias. Elijah. We got a pick from Stacks and Ariana.
Yeah.
Stariana. We got a pick from Mike Santana. Actually, no, we didn't. He didn't pick. He just said nice things.
What's up, yo?
We got a pick from Mara, not Jakara. Mara. And the Hunks. Because that's how you follow up a big win in the tag team division.
In my humble opinion, tag team of the year.
Who are the NXT tag team champions right now?
It's Dark State.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now speaking of championships, we're at the Speed Championship Tournament Finals for the number one contender to the guy with the chain. Okay. Tavion Heights versus Brian Pillman Jr. And it took me longer to say that than this match lasted.
Yep.
Suplex 1, 2, 3.
I think we could play this whole match live here and not get struck. That's how quick it went.
Yeah. Let's not do it.
No.
Because we already watched it. I'm bored.
He basically Magnum TA'd him. Belly to back, belly to belly, boom, done. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I literally, I kid you not. The match was about to start. I turned because my screen is here. Mm-hmm. I went like this. and I went to scroll to get ready, and as soon as I went like this to put it down, it was 1, 2, 3. I was like, wait, what? And I had to rewind it.
And what you saw was a suplex. And
Belly to belly suplex.
so now, a couple things.
Uh-oh.
Brian Pillman Jr. sells this like he got schoolboyed. No pain.
He wasn't ready.
He's immediately complaining to the referee.
The wind got knocked out of him. Making excuses.
Yeah, so shouldn't he be gasping for air as he's complaining to the referee?
The adrenaline.
Well, the adrenaline he should have kicked out. Or maybe he did and the ref just counted anyway, because that happens here too. I'm not sure. But the point is, he didn't sell it. Okay? So he's of the, I know his dad knew Terry Runnels. So I know he knows about not selling it. But he should have sold this one. Also, what I said earlier about TNA, the angles, where the hierarchy is, how they're not really, this partnership is not really on equal footing. So Matt Cardona in TNA, he did lose to Junior via roll-up a couple weeks ago. Matt Cardona,
Tavion Heights.
seasoned veteran.
Better than Mark Cardona?
Yep. Seasoned veteran, king of the death match. Much bigger and more jacked. More tan for sure.
Speech muscles.
Yeah, gets rolled up by Pillman. Pillman comes here. Some nobody kid, amateur wrestler, suplex 1, 2, 3.
Tavion Heights, bro. What are you talking about? Nobody.
So how fast could Tavion beat Matt Cardona?
5 seconds.
Yeah. Super speed champion.
5.
So but you get what I'm saying, right? Like,
Yeah.
Where's the?
He's doing the 6-7 thing.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
That's about how long this match was. 6-7 seconds. Yeah. Anyways, next match of the year. It's those guys we were talking about. Oba, Javon, and Trick. They had a 3-way match and that won match of the year. What was the match of the year, Ray, if not this?
No, it was that.
It was that?
It was that.
Okay.
Yeah, I had no problem with that. That, or I was gonna vote for the women's what do you call it? The elimination match. That thing they do, the fucking
Iron Survivor.
But I had no problem with that. That match was great. That triple threat was really, really good. So
I don't know. I mean, I didn't care about either match, but that last few seconds, that Iron Survivor, they nailed it.
Yeah, they sure
time wise. That's worth something. That's worth an award, but you know, who gives a shit? It's all phony. Ricky Saints is pacing back and forth too. They're very exciting, you know, like main event coming up. They're nervous. I gotta, whatever. Okay. Swipe Right versus Out the Mud. Ray, the people were chanting OTM.
Yeah, man, they're over.
And then the people were a little bored. And then the people kind of didn't care anymore. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
These guys, Swipe Right got about 45 seconds of heat on OTM.
If that.
And that was way too long. There should not have been a heat in this match. This should have been the slightly elongated version of what Tavion Heights did.
Squash. Yeah, it should have been a squash.
Right. And
it was a squash, but it was a drawn out squash. It was weird.
It was a drawn out squash. And you can, like, if you go back and watch it, and by God, don't do that. But if you did,
so stupid.
Yeah, if you did, life's too short. If you did, you would hear, like, even though this wasn't a long match, but like Ray said, even for a short match, it's drawn out, a drawn out squash with a little bit of heat for some reason on the skinny white kids. Got a tiny bit of heat, and it just didn't last. But it was a mistake to do that, because at the point where they thought, okay, let's cut these guys off and get some heat, that's where they should have went home. It should have been right there because you can hear the crowd dying because they're not buying it. They're not buying this heat spot. They're not buying that these kids wouldn't be murdered. Also, the way their gimmick is, it's like it's comedic heel shit. So it doesn't need to be, they don't need to be tough. They don't even need to be credible. It could just not be their night and get them the fuck out of there. This is to try to rehabilitate OTM after you fucked them with the Honks match, right? And all the other things you've done before that. So, you know, I was making the note, like in real time as I'm watching the match, I'm like, heat's a mistake. And as the rest of the match played out, the crowd got noticeably less into it, and I felt validated. I was proud of myself. Yeah.
Yeah. You were not wrong, sir. Give me a second. I gotta sneeze.
Ray is sneezing, and that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be. I'm not going to disagree with you at all. I thought it.
What can you say?
I thought the match should have went 2 minutes long. I don't know why they kept them in the ring so long. I mean, you could have even had the kids try to cheat within 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes.
No, you do that at the start. Like, the first thing you do is try to cheat. It fails, you get beat. Boom, boom, boom. Like minute and 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then do more WrestleMania promos with Triple H voiceovers. Whatever you need to do to fill the time. Doesn't matter. Just not this. Not more match with these guys, because you see these two giant men. Yeah. It's affecting him physically. If you see these two giant men and these two stick figure caricature drawings, and it's like nobody's buying it, the crowd died. And like I said, they started chanting OTM.
Yeah, they like
and they ended being like, "Gay." Like, yeah, rightly so. Jordan and Thea. Thea wants Jordan to be in her corner, please. And she gives her a hug.
You know what I thought of?
What's that?
When we finally meet each other, you'll be Jordan Grace.
I'm the Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
I don't wear glasses, but I'll get a pair of glasses.
And I'll put my head up against your chest, and I'll say, "Just one hug." And you'll be like,
"Just one time."
Just one time.
But that time will never happen.
It'll happen.
It'll never happen.
That's what you think. I will find you.
Is that Wedding Crashers?
It is. Remember when he was trying to, she's like, "I will find you." Yo, can I just tell you, I know we're off. Wedding Crashers, I saw it in the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I've ever laughed as hard as remember when she reached under the table and just started rubbing her hand on his fucking cock? There was something about that moment, the way that it on the screen was fucking hilarious. Underrated, hilarious movie. And I always found that little thing hot, that actress. She's a little hottie, right? Am I wrong? Little spark plug.
Who was that? That was
I forgot her name.
Isla Fisher?
I don't know if that's her real name. Let me just take a look real quick.
Isla Fisher.
Yeah, Isla Fisher. She's a little hottie, brother. She's 50 years old. She looks fantastic.
Carrie Fisher's daughter, according to artists.
Is it really?
That's what he says.
Carrie.
I don't have her birth certificate.
Hold on. That's not her mother. Her mother's name is Elspeth Reid. Elspeth Reid, a novelist.
A novelist.
Her father is Brian Fisher. I don't know who fucking Brian Fisher is. Anyway, so the main event of the evening
is Javon Evans versus Ricky Saints.
Absolute Ricky Saints.
He's absolute. I'm going to say something nice. Ricky Saints was wearing gear of a color not typically seen in North America.
Uh-huh. What color was he wearing?
Look kind of cool.
Oh, so you like this gear?
It's like a greenish yellow thing.
I like something that he did with his gear during the match. Can you tell me what it is? See if you can read
Nope.
my mind.
Nope, can't do it.
Come on.
I can't.
There was a point in the match where Ricky Saints looks like he puts Javon Evans away. He hits him with everything he got. I think it might have been a spear.
Mm-hmm.
And Evans kicks out. And Ricky Saints looks at him like, how? And he, great job. Like, you know, like, oh my God, like, what the fuck do I have to do? And he took his fucking armband and he threw it at Javon Evans out of frustration. Who fucking does that? But it's something that I could see somebody doing. Like, I can't fucking. And he fucking threw it at him in the ring. Like, fuck this guy. Little things.
Yeah.
Little things.
And now,
Uh-oh.
I will punch up that psychology.
Here we go.
If you have time to take off your elbow pad and throw it, you have time to throw a punch, asshole.
Well, he did throw punches. He threw
Punch him in the
punches,
face
spears.
right away.
He tried.
That elbow pad is for your protection, so you don't, get bursitis or something.
Javon Evans is a tough kid.
It's very tough. He's bouncy also.
Very tall.
You would figure that it physically, from a physics standpoint, and I got a D- in physics, so forgive me, but
Oh, no.
I think if you're bouncy, you would think that he would go to throw a punch and the punch would, wouldn't work. It would like bounce off. Like he can't.
Almost like Plastic Man.
Yeah, like Plastic Man.
Like punching Plastic Man. The great Plastic Man.
Yeah, Reid Richards.
Yes, from Marvel Comics, right?
Yeah.
No,
So the
Reid
main
Richards,
point.
No, Reid Richards is not Plastic Man. You're thinking about Fantastic
No,
Four.
I've said or.
Or Reid Richards. Oh, sorry.
Plastic
I'm sorry.
Man, Reid Richards, both stretchy guys.
Fun fact. Plastic Man, even though he has comedic value, and you may have remembered him from the early 80s cartoon Plastic Man show, whatever it was, is a very, very, very powerful character in the Marvel Universe. Like, he's up there.
DC Universe.
DC Universe. Sorry, I apologize.
Well, Reid Richards is a very powerful character in the Marvel. He's the smartest man on Earth. And he can stretch.
Is he smarter than Dr. Xavier?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Well, Xavier is like, he's educated, but he's a psychic. So, I mean, he doesn't need to be smart. He can just read anybody's mind. But Reid Richards is actually the smartest.
Okay. I didn't know he was by all right, anyway.
Yeah. And he's not crippled.
Well, Ricky
So-
Saints is smart for what he did when the referee was down.
Yeah, a little bit, but we'll talk about this also. So, Javon Evans accidentally gives his crazy springboard cutter to the ref, I guess, because Ricky Saints pulls him in the way.
Yeah, the ref. See, I am disappointed that Vic Joseph or Booker T didn't mention that. If you look at it, he pushes him. That being Ricky Saints pushes the referee in his position as why, and they never mentioned it.
Yeah, which is
Not good.
I mean, it couldn't just be Javon Evans didn't just hit the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Clearly. But
That's a big part.
there's a lot of things around this finish that I don't like, Ray. So let's break
shit.
it down a little bit further.
Go for it, bud.
Okay, so he gives the cutter to the ref. Oops. And then Ricky Saints is like, perfect time to kick him in the balls. Kick. And then the Rochambeau makes a return because he can actually lift this guy, unlike guys like Obafemi. And he still struggled with it. But, hits the Rochambeau. Goes for the cover. Ref runs down.
Yep.
One,
That's
two.
exactly what he ref.
3, your winner, Ricky Saints.
Sure.
Got a question.
Uh-oh.
The ref saw that a ref was needed, correct?
He did.
So he ran down. Or someone sent him down. Like someone else saw.
Right.
Shawn Michaels,
Hey, kid.
Yeah. So they didn't see the ref shove?
Nope. So what happened was,
Didn't see the ball kick.
as soon as the referee went down, Shawn Michaels immediately grabbed the referee in catering and said, get out there. So he didn't have a chance while he was. So remember, there was about 30 seconds between the gimmick and the fucking kick in the balls. So the referee is running during that time. He ran past Gorilla. He didn't see any. He wouldn't pay attention to any screens or anything. I guess he didn't see that part.
What about the ref shove?
To be fair.
What about the ref shove then? They didn't see that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Good question. I mean, I would just like them to cover their bases a little bit.
Yeah, well, I would like peace on earth. And goodwill to men and women.
That's impossible. Wrestlers knowing how to do wrestling is not impossible. If I know it, surely somebody there knows it.
Yeah.
Surely Shawn Michaels or Terry Taylor knows how to do a wrestling finish.
Fed, don't call me Shirley.
Well, Self-Made Pro reports that this show's fucked. It would have been great to just... Here's how you do the finish. And do the same kind of thing. Javon Evans, right, has been antagonized. I mean, the story of the match. The announcers are saying, oh, we've never seen Javon like this. He's got his fist taped up, ready to fight, right? And aren't they telling you the story literally with their words? They're saying Javon Evans has been pushed over the edge. Ricky Saints has pushed Javon Evans. He's pushing. Javon Evans is acting like he normally doesn't act. He's fighting mad. Tape up his fists and all this stuff, right? So if you switch the thing where the ref bump gives Javon Evans a chance to do something dastardly to Ricky Saints, like he kicks Ricky Saints in the balls.
Yeah.
And then he hits a finish on Ricky Saints, and the referee runs down and disqualifies Javon Evans. Everybody thinks he's going to come in and count the 3, and the ref comes out and rings the bell. I know, Todd. I know, but this is my gift to you at the end of the year. It's not so much for them. It's for you. You deserve something good, so I'll tell you how you do the same thing the right way. So now everybody's pissed because Ricky Saints won without actually winning. Javon Evans got robbed even though he was wrong to kick him in the balls.
He was. Yeah.
Yep. And then you got your little ref bump gimmick finish bullshit in. So everybody should be happy, but no, we'll just get this.
Well, my friend, all we can do is sit back and watch and tell the people our thoughts and give the people our opinions and hope, I guess hope. You know, this whole New Year thing is all about hope for another year. We can hope that it gets better. But as you've said many times, Vet, we've been doing this for quite some time. It never does. It only
gets worse.
Gets worse. Vet, do you have any closing thoughts as our patrons, our friends here? We move away from Channel Attitude. We go to Patreon starting next week.
End of an era.
End of an era here. Any thoughts? Can't wait to hug Vet.
That was Channel Attitude.
That's me hugging you. No longer channelattitude.com. We are HMG on Patreon. We'll give you the information next week. I don't even know.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. I'm just the talent.
And like I said, starting next week, I will start my John Cena countdown with 104 dates. That's 52 times 2. And then we'll see what happens from there.
Another a 1-year extension.
We'll see. We'll see if Ben Hummy's oil money comes in. But in all jokes aside, man, I want to wish everybody a happy New Year. Again, I'm not a big. I think it's just another calendar day. But you know, for some people, if you really believe in you know, that this is a new beginning and stuff like that, good for you, man. Do whatever you got to do to make. Oh, you know what? I got to stop the music here.
Son of a bench.
I don't know if I can do this.
Do it.
With the music playing at the same time. I'm going to try it. But
A cup of change.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
And the new year.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. We appreciate you. Listen, guys, again, thank you, man, for a cool year here. We love you guys. We'll probably maybe switching some things up moving in 2026. Maybe me and the vet won't be covering NXT anymore. Maybe we'll be doing something different. We shall see. We shall see. Would you guys be willing to wait an extra day to hear Raw? Will you? I think you would.
I wouldn't have to.
Vet, man, your thoughts, bro. Just your genuine thoughts.
My genuine thoughts are, you know, a lot of times at the end of the year, people say, man, that year sucked. And in any given year, things can suck. Don't let those things take the precedence over the things that are good. And always remember, you have it within your power to make any situation the best you can. It may not be perfect. It may not even be good. But just always ask yourself, are you doing everything that you can in spite of the things that life throws at us? Any year can be your year. Aaron Bench Shlomo, 2026 can be your year. Liz, 2026 can be your year. Todd Brantley, in 2026, you could reclaim your position as the comment king and get a moniker back. Whatever it is that you choose to do, just remember how much power you guys have.
That's right.
And it's because of you guys. I'll tell you what power you guys have. When I look back on 2025, even though things were weird, things were up and down, I'm talking about personally for me. And I don't tell you guys about my personal life ever. Let's just say my life is a little weird. But when I look back on 2025, I have to say, yeah, I had a good 2025. Why? Because you guys were there.
Yep.
And that's the power you guys have. You helped me. I know I can speak for Ray and say you helped Ray through a lot of stuff. I know 2025 wasn't always easy for Ray, but I also know Ray's the kind of guy, when he looks back, he'll remember things like all these fun chats that we've had. Not just the super chats, but the funny comments, the laughs that we've had. We take people that we've lost and we turn it into fun remembering them every week.
Yeah, man.
This is how you make a year your year.
I lost 3 very, very important people to my life this year. And it came back to back to back. And you may ask, how the fuck did you deal with this shit? And like what Vet says, man, I look forward to Wednesdays every week. I enjoy my time with my buddy here. I enjoy my time with you guys. This has become my, if that makes any sense, this little family that we have here, this is my decompression. And I appreciate you in the chat more than anything you guys would ever understand. I think Vet said it best. I'm not gonna add any more. I just want to wish you guys from the bottom of my heart a happy new year. Whether you believe it or not, I pray for you guys. I pray for my partner here every single night. I do. And I ask God to bless you guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful. And listen, I say this every year. If you guys are going to do anything tonight, if you're going out, if you're meeting with friends or family, or if you're spending time alone, do it responsibly. Be very careful. If you're traveling, be aware of your surroundings. If you're driving, do not drink and drive, but also be aware of people who are making that decision to drink and drive. If you see somebody driving a little weird, slow down, back up, pull over, let them pass. Please, trust me, I've done it for years, and I feel like I've avoided many, many, many disastrous situations. I'm saying it. Something in my heart is telling me to tell you guys this, so I'm telling you now. Be careful out there. We love you too much. Mm-hmm. We love you too much to hear anything terrible. So
always be safe, and don't forget, even if you're staying home, be safe at home. Make sure your shower chair is firmly in place.
Word, man. And look, man, we said it like this. Even if you don't have anyone to hang out with tonight or whatever like that, man, make the best of your situation. Me, I've grown to appreciate alone time. And I know it sounds weird, but some of the best times I've had this year is just me on my own in my thoughts. But I'm not saying negative shit. I'm saying like I sat down and I thought of how, like Vet was saying, I did lose 3 very important people in my life, and I just thought of all the good times, all the good memories, all the good, and it helped me get past it a little bit. You know what I mean? So just like Vet said, take the negative and turn it into positive, and you have full control. That's one of the best things I'm gonna say. All right, brother. So I think we're out of here for 2025, and I guess we'll see you next year. How many times have I heard that at my job? See you next year, Ray. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, guys, we love you. In the words of Larry, and we'll see you next year here at the Next Level Wrestling Review. We are out. I'll do this by voice. This is the Hustler Red Rogers. Yeah, it's me. And you're listening to the Hami Media Group on Hami Media, the home of Ben Hameen. And go get him and go fuck yourself. That's what he would say, something like that. Shout out to Gary. Hey, Jimmy, where's my Gary fucking remix? Goodbye. Love you guys.